Okay, so I moved. This place, there's not really much to say about it besides rent is stupidly high for the size of this place. The rooms are small. Like, this is the entire living room. Not enough room to really put anything anywhere. And I'm living with my dad now, and our relationship, I'd say, is strained. And I'm trying to get a car so I can eventually maybe get a place of my own after I get a job. Since this is technically a hobby for when I feel like uploading or have free time. I kind of actually hate my life right now. I mean, I do kind of have a job helping my aunt set up with karaoke, but with everything that's been going on in the past few years, like, I've been living at this location now for almost a year after being wrongfully evicted from where I used to live, where I shot those previous videos. And I am trying to figure out if it would be at all possible to get the people that are living there now, like, I know this sounds messed up, but I want to talk to these people and try and get that place back because how we were wrongfully evicted. And that would mean they would have to evict the people that live there now, and the people that live there now hardly speak any English, if any at all. And I have no idea why it's like they're evicting all of the Caucasian people for all the African American and other nationality people. And it's run by African American people, and every time my mother and I would call when we were living there and something needed done, they would try their damnedest to get us off the phone as quickly as possible. And not to mention, they were extremely rude. And these people, regardless of ethnicity, the way they acted, they're the N-word. I'm not going to say it because I'll get flagged, but, you know, green, purple, orange, white, yellow, magenta, any color in the rainbow. You are that word if you act like a dickhead. And you don't realize you're acting like a dickhead. It just seems normal for you, and you go around starting fights and stuff. I will say nothing actually got physical, but they said I was harassing them when I know for a fact that I was not. And I'm very irritated. I can't even talk about it with my dad because he'll start yelling at me and things will possibly get physical. Because there's been multiple times he's gotten up in my face and I told him to get out of my face like 10 times and he would not. So I pushed him, then he punched me. And one of the most recent times, like a month or so ago, I actually pulled a knife out on him because I'm sick of his bullshit. He keeps telling me if I don't like it, get out and get a place of my own. With what fucking money? And just my life is fucked up right now. If I was not seeing my therapists or any sort of help whatsoever, I would probably end my career. Not a lot of people will get that, but hey, for those that do, uh, I have been strong enough to not to do that. I I can't even take my dad's car and drive where I want to when I want to, because with gas prices right now, he is really crazy over me driving the car more than like just 5 minutes away. Yeah. Most recent time, I went to help my aunt set up with karaoke. He almost made me have to call my aunt so she could pick me up. It's crazy. He may not seem like it, but he's a dictator. And uh, I'm not saying he's a narcissist, because I know he's not, but there's whole lots of shit he's forgotten that we've gotten in arguments over, or he calls arguments, when I was just trying to tell him, like, hey, you did this and this and this, but you just don't remember, because I know you did, because I was there with you. With both my parents, like, both of them are bad, but in their own ways, but they're also kind of good in their own ways. I myself am just a real turd in the punch bowl. And I say that meaning it. Like, I've been so down in the dumps lately, I haven't even played any of the video games I own in like 3 months. Something like that. I have no idea what to say to describe how I'm feeling, because I'm not good with emotions. And the emotions I do feel, I hardly feel at all. Like, I've just become numb. Like, my only emotion I have is anger, and I'm on treatment for that. So now I just technically don't really feel anything. I just let my dad rant, rave, and talk. Then he gets pissed off at me that I don't respond. Well, sometimes the best thing to do is not to respond at all. With him, there is no right thing to do. And from my perspective, in my view, with how he is, it seems like I'm going to get yelled at for doing anything, like, at all. If I wash uh, dishes, uh, for some reason I can't say that right now, but anyways, uh, when I wash the silverware and plates and stuff, he gets mad at me that I don't do that right or long enough or whatever, and he has to end up rewashing them when I'm going as fast as I possibly can, while also taking the most time I possibly can get stuff done, because he's always bitching at me about it. And he's wanting to do this thing where he rinses and washes his stuff, and I do the same thing to my stuff, but he does it for like maybe a week or two, then he just lets it pile up. And I hate doing the dishes. Hey, I said it. I hate doing the dishes because, uh, like, I really hate doing anything here because I'm gonna get yelled at regardless. And if he sees this video, and like, I don't care, because it's my perspective on things. It's my life. And it seems like I'm getting people mad at me for regardless. I can't do a damn thing right, and I can't do a damn thing wrong. But I can do less right than I can do less wrong. Because everything I do is wrong regardless if it's right or not. And I have so many other issues going on that I literally cannot talk about without getting in trouble on YouTube. But it's pretty bad. And I literally hate how things are. I just straight up do. Not many people understand where I'm coming from, but I even saved a thing to my phone on trauma responses. There's 4 of them. I can't recall them at the moment, but if I can, I'll probably put them in the comments. Maybe. I don't know. This is the first time in 5 years I've decided to put something on here. Basically, my update is my life is fucked, and I'm not sure if there's any recovery. I'm basically just stuck where I am, and I'm content with it. I'm not okay with it, but I'm content with it. I guess that's all I have to say for now.